Good morning. Write the function, this one, as a sum of linear denominators. First of all, what I will do, I will factor this denominator. In next step, the question is asking me to write it as a over 2x minus 1 and b over x minus 3. Why? Because they said make it as linear denominators. And why these two? Because these are the factors over here. So when you add these two together and make common denominator like you did in rational functions in algebra 2, you will get this answer. Now how to go back and separate that? I will use something called LCD. Do you remember what do you mean by multiplying it by LCD? Because I want to change the function from fractions into linear. So when I multiply this one over here, what happens? The x minus 3 will cancel with x minus 3, and what will be left? 2x minus 1. So you will look at the denominator. When you multiply this one over here up, what will be left? Denominator will be cancelled the same as it is, so there's an x minus 3. Now when you multiply it over here, both of them will be cancelled, so it's x minus 13. Now, the theory said, in order to change this one from a fraction like this into a two fractions like that with the linear denominator is to, first of all, let x equals to 3. Why the 3? What will make this one equals to 0? It's by doing a substitution by 3. So the 0 of these two factors, which is when you do the 0 of this, it will be x is equal to 3 when you make this one equals to 0. When you make this one equals to 0, it will be x is equal to half, of course. What I will do, I will substitute in that equation. So 3 minus 13, which is a minus 10, and the 3 minus 3, which is will be 0, so it cancelled. And when you multiply 3 times 2, it will be a 6. Minus 1, which is will be a 5. So minus 10 equals to 5b. What I did, division by 5, division by 5. So the b is equal to negative 2. Next step, when I do the substitution by, so I got the b as negative 2. Now, when I put the substitution of x is equal to half, so half minus 13, it will be a minus 12.5. When I put or substitute over here by a is equal to half minus 3, so the answer will be a minus 2.5. And when I substitute it over here by half, this one will be cancelled and it will be a 0. Next step, when you divide by negative, I'm solving for a, of course. When I divide by negative 2.5 over negative 2.5, the answer will be a is equal to 5. So what I did, I changed that into a 5 over 2 minus 1 because I got the a as 5 like in the previous step, and the b as negative 2x minus 3. Thank you. Some of you will ask about whether if I changed. What about if I put this one a over x minus 3 and this one b over 2x minus 1? Does not matter. You will find the same answers. Yani b will change to b. B will change to be a 5 and the a will be a negative 2. Does not matter, but eventually your answer will be the same as this, no matter what is the a or which one is the b. Because over here will be a 5 over 2 minus 1, whether you call this one a or b, and this one will be a negative 2 over x minus 3, whether you call this one a 2a or b. Thank you.